Hello, hello, hello. Alright, welcome back to Drunk Doctor Who, the Apocrypha line. This is episode 11, and we're talking about the Zero Imperative. P.R.O.B.E, the Zero Imperative.
Stands for Paranormal
Research Bureau. I don't know where the O comes from, but...
Research of Bureau.
No, Preternatural.
Preternatural. Why did I say preternatural instead of
It means supernatural.
Paranormal?
No. Paternatural. Pater means super.
Oh.
I think it's German.
Oh.
So, a lot of Europeans will use paternatural instead of supernatural.
Okay. Because it's close to Germany.
Yeah. And to be fair, they've got some better words than we do. Which, oddly enough, comes up in this.
Yeah?
Yeah, remember when the third Doctor's talk, he says, I like the old words. Like submersible instead of a submarine.
Oh.
Or dirigible instead of an airship, you know?
Oh, I missed that part.
Wait, really? We watched it just a little while ago. He was talking about the old word for photographs.
Which is?
I can't remember exactly what he said, but yeah. But he was liking the old words better.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, this is the first in a new series. There's like 4 or 5 of these. Oh, and I forgot my binder.
Okay.
You sure?
Yep.
I think we did this last week too. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 of these. As you can see them right there, so 4. And this is neat because, well, you see the 7th Doctor here. Because it brings back...
Is this the rares binder? Oh, those are tradies?
Nah. Because it brings back... Oh, what is her name? What's her name?
Elizabeth Shaw?
Yeah, Elizabeth Shaw.
We had a bunch of people. We had
P.R.O.B.E,
we had McCoy, we had Baker, we had...
Colin Baker.
The Colin one.
Yeah.
We had Elizabeth Shaw, we had Leela,
yeah. And at the very end, Davison.
Yeah. Davison showed
The
up.
first time I saw that, I was like, whoa, that's awesome.
Does he show up in the next probe? Does the next probe pick up where this one left off?
No, it's more episodic and less continuous than The Stranger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way, tonight we did a double feature. So we watched this, which was the first probe, and then we watched the next thing that was released by BB Video, The Stranger, Eye of the Beholder.
The Stranger.
So we'll have another episode after this one of that.
Yeah. Guess what? Our channel surpassed 6,000 views.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
We have a couple episodes tied for second place, which is the history of Doctor Who, and something else, I think, like The Sentinels or something. They both have 120 views.
Oh.
But our most viewed video is episode number 1 at 188 views.
The one where you puke?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those.
Yeah. All right, what are you drinking tonight? This is...
Smirnoff.
Ice.
Ice.
I'm drinking rum. I'm Hatter, this is Holden.
That's me.
If you are new here, I'm surprised you made it this long into the video. This is basically what we do.
This is what we do.
Alright, so, and you chose an interesting place to start watching the channel, because this is really getting into the weeds of Doctor Who, you know?
This is the horror aspect of the...
Oh, and this one, yeah.
It's very macabre,
Yeah. So anyway...
I didn't really understand it at all. I'm glad you're here to recap it.
Sounds good. Now, we'll probably be doing just one of these an evening after this, because starting with this particular one of The Stranger, which I didn't realize till we were watching it, was like they bump up from like 45 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half. They basically get twice as long. But we decided to do the double feature tonight anyway.
I think that's an increased budget thing.
Yeah, it's partly increased budget. As you see, these are better filmed and look nicer.
They're almost indistinguishable from an actual Doctor Who episode back in the day. Minus some weird captions and some audio glitches here and there.
Yeah,
the boom mic arm dipping into frame.
the little mic at the bottom. When the guy was hiding in front of the bed. The lighting.
Yeah.
And the special effects.
Yeah.
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 Although, to be fair, the lighting special effects are kind of close to some of the old Doctor Who, but not the modern stuff.
But other than that, it's great.
Yeah. And they keep getting better and better. If you decide you want to go down this rabbit hole of the Apocrypha stuff, don't be put off by the very first one.
The Stranger?
No. The Wartime Chronicles, because that one's really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one with Sergeant Benton running around going, my friend fell off the cliff when he was a kid and now he's haunting my brain and all that. Yeah.
That's okay.
It was
pretty bad.
No, they keep getting better and better. Downtime's really good too.
So they have all these Doctor Who actors, but it has nothing to do with Doctor Who. They're all playing other characters.
Well, except Elizabeth
Shaw.
She's actually playing her character.
And she mentions another organization, quote unquote.
No, but Sergeant Benton in Wartime Chronicles was playing Sergeant Benton.
Yeah.
In Downtime, the Brigadier is playing the Brigadier. And Sarah Jane Smith is playing Sarah Jane Smith.
So sometimes they like Romana and Romana 2, they pick, when they regenerate, they pick a face that they know or something. Subconsciously, maybe. So maybe these are the actual people that the Doctor took their likenesses from.
No. They're playing their actual characters.
They're not playing the Doctors.
No, not the Doctors. But they're playing their characters. Like the Courtney, gosh, I can't remember the rest of his name. Who played the Brigadier.
Yeah.
In Downtime is playing the Brigadier.
Yeah.
He's not playing a different character like Leela was in this. Yeah, but Elizabeth Shaw is playing Elizabeth. The actress who plays Elizabeth Shaw is playing Elizabeth Shaw.
Yeah, but all the Doctors are playing different people.
Generally speaking. Yeah. And they try to mask it with the Stranger, you know.
Maybe that's where the Doctor took those appearances from these actual people. Like,
I see what you're saying.
McCoy was it Mr. Raven? Owl? What was his name?
Oh,
Peacock.
No, Raven.
Raven.
Well, remember that towards the end of McCoy's run, he shows up and parks the TARDIS, and the TV is showing the new TV show of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So inside the Doctor Who universe, there's still the TV show Doctor Who.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So lots of 4 Doctors in it. All the ones that were alive at the time, except for Tom Baker. I don't think Tom Baker's been in any of the third-party stuff.
He doesn't do the Apocrypha stuff.
No. He did help recomplete Shada. Remember watching that with the complete animation. And he does show up in the new stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Which is really neat. But he never did any of the third-party stuff.
He got over his hard feelings.
Yeah. Well, he was trying to not be known solely for Doctor Who. And he was trying to do a movie career.
How'd that work out for him?
Not so great. Well, remember he was in Dimensions in Time. The 30th anniversary special.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that. But the movie career wasn't good. He was in like the first D&D movie and a couple others, and they were pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, the first D&D movie?
From 99?
Yeah, that one was rough.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. All right. Okay.
Did you like the new D&D movie with Chris Pine?
I did.
The rogue.
It was woke, which I didn't care for. All the men had to be belittled.
Oh.
All the women were great and strong, and the men had to be belittled.
Oh yeah,
you're just a bard. It's like well, you have bad plans and all this stuff, right? But the movie was good enough that I still like it.
Yeah, that was a believable campaign.
Yeah, I can ignore problems and faults with movies if the movie's good enough.
Yeah.
If it's not, then those problems are glaring to me, you know?
Yeah.
Like Independence Day. No, Armageddon. In Armageddon, none of the physics work. Okay? It's not how that stuff works. But, who cares? It's a fun movie.
Yeah. I like the prison escape with the Aarakocra.
Oh, yeah.
Or a cockroach.
That it jumps out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Good plan.
Yeah. Alright, actual plot. Okay.
Horror.
It is.
Horrifying.
Starts out, it's in a sanitarium. What do you call them?
Madhouse?
Yeah, madhouse. I think
Asylum?
Asylums, yeah. Sanitarium's a better word, but
it's very sanitary.
Yeah. Madhouse and
that's your house.
Is a little there you go.
Madhouse's house.
Madhouse is a little derogatory. But asylum works alright.
Yeah. Insane Asylum's a little derogatory. It's like every decade they have to pick a new word for it because the last one has too many negative connotations.
Well, eventually you have to wonder why the words keep getting negative connotations. Because of that, the one thing that's the same as that.
Yeah.
So, this takes place in an insane asylum. It also happens to be not only just an asylum, but a hospital as well.
Yeah.
Because you see scenes where there are people getting treated, and there are wards that are not locked down. Only the mental one is locked down.
Sanitarium ward.
Yeah, but it's part of a larger hospital unit. Anyway, so
you got doctors. We open up on a meeting.
Yep, McCoy here.
McCoy has long hair.
Yep.
But I don't like it. Doesn't suit him.
He is talking to a group of reporters, and he says, okay, up until this, they're shutting down a bunch of these asylums across the country. They're trying to save money, the Queen's government. And up until this morning, I was going to announce we were being shut down, but we've had a reprieve.
What do they do with the inmates or the inhabitants?
You know what they did here in the U.S., right?
They just let them out.
Yeah, there are a lot of them of the homeless. So there used to be asylums and stuff here in the States.
Yeah.
And people who needed help, were a danger to themselves in society, who needed shelter, who needed food, who needed mental health care, were kept in there.
Why did we ever cut the funding to that?
We didn't cut the funding to it. What happened was sometime in like the 60s or 70s, the ACLU started going, okay, you can't keep these people here against their will. If they want to leave, you should let them leave. And they sued, and they did this state by state, and they kept winning. Eventually, they'd find a judge, and they'd win in whatever states. And finally, towards the end, the other states went, whatever, screw it. they're going to come to our state, and we're going to lose too. It's kind of like the same way, and that one I don't agree with.
That's why I'm free. They let me out.
Now you have to be there voluntarily.
Yeah.
Now that one or if you've done something insane enough, like killed a bunch of people, you'll go to prison, and it might be a special prison. That one I don't agree with because these people are a danger to themselves and to others,
So it's not like an asylum prison where they can...
I don't know. I mean, maybe. But it's very much like gay marriage. Gay marriage was being struck down by the courts.
Yeah.
State by state. No
Even
state.
in California.
Yeah. No state for the longest time had voted it in. Even California, they voted against it.
Yeah.
But where it was being flipped was in the courts. And I don't know if it was the ACLU who did that one. But finally the rest of them went, screw it. But this is the way it's going to be now. And the last of the states just, through their... I think the Supreme Court, it got to the Supreme Court, and they flipped it to gay people get married, which I don't care. Yeah. They should suffer like the rest of us. All right.
You should marry... Yeah. You should be able to marry anything. Like your AI lover. Like in Her. You ever see that movie?
No.
It's becoming a thing. People are falling in love with like ChatGPT.
Okay. What was it? It was an episode of Futurama where he starts falling in love with the sex bot or whatever, and they're like,
"Oh, Bender."
Yeah. No, not Bender. Fry. And they're like, "No, you can't do that. It's the end of the human race. He didn't grow up in this time. He didn't watch the video." And so they show him a video of mankind dying out because everybody falls in love with a bot.
Oh.
So nobody wants to procreate.
In China, they have artificial wombs now in robots. Robotic wombs.
China or Japan? That sounds more baby. Japan.
I think it's China. Maybe Japan.
It sounds more like something Japan would do.
Yeah.
But that's just scary. All right.
Weird.
Anyway, so this takes place in an insane asylum.
Yeah.
All right. Elizabeth Shaw, Dr. Elizabeth Shaw, she is part of P.R.O.B.E. And she mentions
she
used to be part of another government organization that was an acronym. And yeah, but she can't even mention the name of it.
Right.
The other lady's like, who works with her is like, well, what was it? She's like, well, it's top secret. I can't mention it. But she's got a picture of the Brigadier on the wall.
Like when we were at that one hotel in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
You scroll through our videos, it's the only one that doesn't have the whiteboard and the thing.
Yeah. But, we decided to film an episode of Drunk Doctor Who in Vegas because we were going there anyway.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, but she's got the picture of the Brigadier on the wall. Can't mention his name. Doesn't say it's whomever, but she
puts the white in his mustache.
Puts the white, yeah.
The chalk.
It was endearing, yeah. But yeah, so she can't mention unit. Although it's funny because by the time we get to downtime, they're using not Autons. They're using Yeti.
They do have Auton.
Yeah, that's later on. But they're using Yeti and other stuff.
P.R.O.B.E.
And
Syl.
Oh yeah, Syl and the Devil Seeds of Andor.
He's the only one of his race that does that.
Notice that is the only third party in Blu-ray.
What? Syl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. So
budget.
Okay.
More funding.
Yeah, it's a bigger budget. It's nicer, shot so much better. And it's actually taking place in a hospital. You can tell.
Oh yeah. Are they still making third party stuff?
They kind of stopped. There was some stuff that's supposed to have come out by now, but it's been supposed to have come out for years. And when it stopped was around COVID.
Oh.
So I think that that may have killed it.
They threw in the towel.
Yeah, I don't know. And I've gotten some stuff, like the P.R.O.B.E. There's an eventual P.R.O.B.E. TV series or something like that.
Oh.
Is that this one? No.
The one behind that one?
Yeah. The problem is that the disc doesn't work. Yeah, the last couple ones I've gotten.
Or something?
No. These are DVD burns. Like you burn it on a computer.
Okay.
But the last couple I've gotten, the disc didn't work. So
that's upsetting.
Yeah. So if you're the guy, if you actually see this and you're the guy in Southampton that I order these from, I need the last couple again because the P.R.O.B.E. case files.
Money back.
With interest. Worked. Yeah.
We'll leave
I will probably
1-star Yelp review.
I will probably attempt to reorder them again before we get there just to see.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna watch those at some point.
Hopefully.
Maybe another 7 years from now. We've been doing this for 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time.
All right. Anyway, you keep doing this to the show. Okay, so
in a hospital.
Yeah, Elizabeth Shaw is a member of P.R.O.B.E. and she's got this other lady who works with her that we almost never see during the entire episode.
The blonde?
Well, yeah, you've got
the one with the jawbone.
Yeah, you've got Leela, who is...
Who's
P.R.O.B.E's boss. She's like, we're a two-man band here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only Elizabeth Shaw doing anything. The other lady's there for that one scene, and that one scene only.
Leela?
No, not Leela. The other lady who works on P.R.O.B.E.
Oh.
Because remember, Elizabeth Shaw tells Leela, we're just a two-man band, and there's the two ladies, Elizabeth Shaw and whomever the hell else the other one is.
I missed that part too.
You're just not paying attention, are you?
I am. I wasn't on my phone at all. Or sleepy. I wasn't sleepy. I was paying attention. It's just a lot. It's hard to follow these. They don't make any sense.
Some of them. And it helps that I have a not quite, but a close to an eidetic memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite, but TV and movies I'm really good with.
Jingles, slogans,
song lyrics, but it's not quite perfect, but it's really good.
Mine's bad.
Oh, I noticed. All right. So anyway, Elizabeth Shaw's figured out that there's a bunch of murders that have taken place near the sanitarium.
8-mile radius around.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And it's like 8 murders. Gruesome murders.
Some are like in chum buckets.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one was in a bucket, like the Moffat bucket, which is not in here at the moment.
Yeah. With frozen grass around it for some reason.
Yeah.
They never really explain.
Well, okay. They do eventually.
How does he turn someone into chum with the kitchen knife?
Well, I think it may have been part of the other stuff that was happening.
The paranormal?
Yeah, because like the deal with the guy's face. Yeah. I think some of the deaths were from, especially when he got stronger, were from patient zero killing people.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some of the other deaths were the other side coming through.
Oh.
Yeah. And those are the ones with the cold and all that.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, P.R.O.B.E is fighting to not be shut down because they apparently haven't had a case in a long time.
Oh.
And that's the back and forth between Elizabeth Shaw and the actress who played Leela.
Mm-hmm.
That's their whole back and forth there.
Because she's like with the police force or something?
No, she's with the government.
Oh.
She's the boss of those two.
Okay.
She might have other organizations, who knows, never mentioned. Anyway, so...
last chance.
Yep.
After that, one more last chance.
Yeah, I'll probably give you another one. Okay, so... So McCoy says the place is not being shut down, and the reason is because of Colin Baker.
Yeah.
Yep. The Sixth Doctor, who in this is, what was his name? Robert something? Rupert or something? Yeah. He's a big business tycoon, and he wanted to save the place. So he called and convinced the government.
He has some ties.
Yeah, to keep it open, and he will make it a lot more efficient.
Mm-hmm. And
if he has to put some money in, he will.
Yeah. He likes the work they're doing there.
Yeah, and he's like, and I like a challenge.
Run a tight ship.
Yep. And the all these young doctors who work there, including I think the guy who plays Mike Gaddis, several of the actors and actresses have been in other, well, besides the obvious ones, have been in other productions by BBV.
Yeah. Like the girl with the jaw.
Yeah.
Jawline.
Yeah, and
she shows up in Stranger.
Yes, she shows up in that episode, and also the tall, skinny, blonde-haired, goofy guy who really likes Beatrice or whatever.
The blonde girl.
Yeah. He really likes her, but can't seem to get anywhere with her because, well, she's sleeping with the Seventh Doctor.
Yeah. Running her fingers through his long hair.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the actor at this point was probably 50, and she looks about 30 something.
Yeah.
Because she made all the way through medical school. So let's not assume she got through at 24 or anything. Let's assume there's some time there.
Yeah.
Because she's apparently been working there for a while based on their history. So let's assume she's around 30, and that's doable. In fact, in the next episode, The Stranger, remember, it's like, he's almost my father. He's 50.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm 30. She's like, yeah, so. But anyway.
I'm watching the Renaissance Festival, Ren Fair documentary on HBO.
Oh, man.
The weird King George guy. Crazy dude. He's looking for a partner. He's like from 25 to 50, and he's like 80.
80?
Yeah.
Well, okay. To be fair, back in the day, not that we necessarily want to keep that going, but back in the day, those kings would marry fair young maidens because they could.
Like in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's, well, partly because, especially like King Henry VIII, they were looking for a male heir.
Yeah.
They would keep, and the younger women were considered more fertile, and by most people more desirable. And they were the king. If you were like a lady being elevated up to queen, heck, take it, and you knew your kids would be directly in line to the throne. Yeah. And men can sire children well into their 80s and stuff.
And King George was a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, his whole life was the Ren Fair, and then he sold it, and then he went back on the sale because I think he had a change of heart.
Yeah, I didn't get that far yet.
Oh, okay.
Really good cinematography, though.
Oh, excellent. Speaking of which, cinematography in this is really good. Yeah.
I like the shot.
Okay, so apparently there is something questionable going on at the asylum, as there always is at any asylum, any hospital setting. Something weird's going on, and you're gonna come in someday and I have a patch on that.
Probing.
Later on I'll show you a commercial.
Armrest sleeves.
I'll show you a commercial later on from back in the day, like in the 80s, when these were super popular. They made patches that you could iron on.
Oh, iron on patches.
Yeah, and they also made stuff that you could liquid. That would you put it on there and it would dry and it would be fun.
Well, this you probably super glue it there.
Yeah, but they did that
so
you
drop
keep those. Stop that. But anyway, so there's something nefarious going on here, and it all centers around patient 0, who's in room 0.
Yeah.
Who is quite insane, and
very much so.
Yeah. Come to find out, you find out that the 6th Doctor, Colin Baker's dad, who raised him, is the 3rd Doctor.
P.R.O.B.E.
Yep, P.R.O.B.E. And
he's getting old. Got big nose.
Yeah, and he plays the part really well.
Yeah.
But he looks fragile.
Yeah,
he does. I mean, he must have been 80s at this point.
His voice is getting a little trembly.
But I think he's also, that's part of that character. Yeah. I don't know if the actor was like that, and they wrote the character to fit it, or if he was just acting really well.
Oh.
No clue.
Yeah.
Because even in Dimensions in Time, he's still spot on.
Oh, yeah.
And that was
that
like a year before these.
Oh.
Well, a year before this one. 2 years before that one. Yeah. 93, yeah. Oh. This is 94 and that's 95. Yeah, 93 because it was the 30th anniversary special of 63.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, people are trying to figure out why the 6th Doctor's character is trying to save this place because he's a businessman. Come to find out, his dad, who turns out was his uncle, because
the one that raised him.
The one that raised him was his uncle, and there's no love lost between them at all. Anyway, so his uncle raised him.
I think they say it in those words.
Yeah. Yeah. Now here's the only part I don't quite get. Okay, hold on. We'll go through it and then I'll mention this at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So, turns out everything goes back to this patient Zero. And Elizabeth Shaw's trying to figure it all out. She's there apparently on her own, and there doesn't seem the other lady's never there in any of the other shots.
Mm-hmm. She called in sick.
Yeah, more murders keep happening. Just boom, boom, boom. And they go from like one every few months, and now they're happening daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're showing the dates on things. They're literally happening daily. And finally, there's enough murders that one of the minor characters, a couple of the minor characters, one is the Gattis, the tall blonde guy.
Yeah.
And Beatrice, whom he really likes. And of course Beatrice is with, and they show this, yeah, they show this in decent detail.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sylvester McCoy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think there's one of those serial murderers around?
Yeah. But the people who keep dying keep hearing the sounds of a child laughing.
Mm-hmm.
They
very
get
creepy.
That cold stuff. Yeah, very creepy. They get that cold stuff. And it's all centered around bicycle built for two something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you remember it's playing on the phonograph?
Yeah.
See, that's another good old word, phonograph. Today, record player.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But phonograph, especially that one looked like a Victorola, which is the old 98s.
You know, I prefer icebox over refrigerator.
Oh, there you go. The icebox is a little more akin to the freezer, but yeah.
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 I just called it the box, the icebox.
But anyway, so...
I got made fun of in college for it.
Oh, there you go.
They're like, it's a refrigerator.
Lots of back and forth between Elizabeth Shaw trying to gain access to the place. And she manages to convince the Sixth Doctor's character, because he finds the file, because tall blonde Gaddis guy went nuts after being chased by that sound and all that one night. He's like, okay, and he finds the file, the secret file, and we're not talking computer, we're talking about an actual file.
Or he's chasing the boy.
That's later. Colin Baker's chasing the boy later.
Oh, okay.
But this is when the sound kept chasing him when he was running through the woods.
Oh, yeah. So I guess the files... Won't explain the files to anyone. He's just like, read the file.
Yeah, read the file. And Beatrice doesn't want to read the file.
I don't know what I'd be looking for.
Yeah. And
I bet she already knows what's going on.
Yeah, she really, really likes Sylvester McCoy and the director of the place. Apparently, he'd been there about 5 years after the third Doctor had retired from there.
Huh.
Yeah. And that's why the blonde guy character, Gaddis, knew him and went and visited him. Yeah. Alright, so turns out in the end there's too many murders. The last one being, Mike Gaddis' character.
Yeah.
And so the police get called, an ambulance gets called, they can't cover this one up. And mostly because Beatrice freaked out because he had come to her trying to get help. Mm-hmm. And she kind of blew him off.
Yeah. His face was all burnt.
Burnt or frozen or something.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. And he talked after he was dead.
Cheese grated.
Yeah.
And Colin was there to see it.
Yes. And that happened in Patient Zero's room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, turns out, after all that happens, that Elizabeth Shaw is finally getting information out of the Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy. And the information comes is that there are, the area around the sanitarium is very close to a breach to the other side. The other side being death or whatever have you.
Paternormal.
Yeah, paternormal. And they use a word that means the apogee or the closest to the sun that something gets. I don't remember what it was, and there weren't subtitles.
Wibbly wobbly
stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, but apparently at that, right around August 13th or whatever, things go haywire because these two realms are closest to each other. And those who are particularly sensitive to such things can feel the other realm, and it drives them crazy.
Like Patient Zero.
Yeah, like Patient Zero. It's also the time when their powers are the most potent. Because Patient Zero kept sending stuff out to people.
Yeah.
And and we watch the date creeping up on it as the murders happen, and they show the date several times. Yeah. The Beatrice marking it off. Oh no,
circling the.
Yeah, circling it. Elizabeth Shaw pulling one and just off the calendar.
It's creeping up.
So anyway, so it turns out that Sylvester McCoy's character, the director, even though he's already under investigation for murders, multiple murders, his whole focus, his whole fascination, his whole insane doctor's life's work is to feel the other side. Something that no one else has ever felt before, except the few people who are in tune with it, who are all in that asylum.
Yeah, he's just going crazy at this point.
Right, and
stroking curtains.
I
must feel it.
Yeah, you see the madness that he's been living with and hiding coming out. Great job, by the way,
for his
acting. Yeah. Okay, so and Colin Baker, his character realizes and notices that Patient Zero is his actual father. And you come to find out that Patient Zero murdered his entire family when he was a little boy.
Except for his uncle.
No, except for his brother, which is
Colin's.
P.R.O.B.E. Colin's uncle, P.R.O.B.E., who raised Colin. Now here's the only thing I don't get.
The Hard Knocks.
The kid was too young to hang.
Yeah.
So they put him in after he killed his family. He looks about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So they put him in an asylum. How did he ever have a son? Did he get one?
Exactly, I wondered that too.
Right. That's the only thing that I wish they'd explained. Like, did he get another? Was he in the general population for a while and he got another patient pregnant?
Conjugal visit.
Who's gonna conjugal visit to an insane asylum?
You went through puberty really early.
No, the only thing I can think of is that until he went like really nuts, he was in general population somewhere, and he got somebody pregnant.
Yeah. And
this would have been the 60s, long before they would even think of an abortion, and even for a situation like that,
So the uncle steps in to raise the kid.
Right, and the uncle ends up raising him.
Because the dad, I guess, gets shunted back into the...
Right, and P.R.O.B.E.'s character got into the mental health stuff because of his brother. Trying to figure that out, And...
Or maybe impregnated someone with his superpowers. Because he...
that's...
He influences other...
It's interesting. I just wish it was explained.
Yeah, it doesn't explain at all.
Yeah. So...
He's like, oh, Dad.
He's like...
How does he even recognize him as his dad? Yeah.
I think he recognized him from the picture of the boy. Anyway. So... Yeah, I wish that was better explained.
And the dad looks a lot like him. The dad's dad is played by the same character.
The same actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he looks like his father, there are flashbacks of it. So, come to find out that...
what I wonder is, where does the kitchen knife always come from?
I think
he's in the cell.
Right. I think he
manifested.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's part of the ability of.
Couldn't he just manifest like a gat?
Yeah, but that's what he killed everyone with the first time. So it's his weapon of choice.
Yeah.
Weapon of choice. I love that video.
I don't know that video.
I'll show you.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Weapon of choice. Is it a music video?
Yes. The music video is so good that after that, they started offering him films.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, so Elizabeth Shaw. All right. So Sylvester McCoy's character is like attacking Elizabeth Shaw, trying to get her to let him out. Colin Baker's character saves Elizabeth Shaw, and then Patient Zero manifests himself in there, or alternatively, it was the preternatural from the other side that manifested themselves there. Although I think in that case we actually see the knives, so I think it's Patient Zero, and he stabs and kills Sylvester McCoy. And this all keeps going back to that song, Daisy, Daisy. And they play it in a minor key, so it sounds creepy.
Creepy, yeah.
That song has always sounded creepy since 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, when they're decommissioning Hal, and he's singing that song, and it's very creepy.
Oh, HAL 9000?
Yeah.
I was thinking of...
Yeah. You remember when he's pulling out all the memory chips?
I don't think I've ever seen Space Odyssey.
Put it on the list. I mean, 2001: A Space Odyssey. I will be explaining that movie to you like I'm explaining this episode to our viewers because, yes, you have to read the book and then watch the movie a few times to get it.
2001: A Space Odyssey?
Correct. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Stanley Kubrick, fantastic film. Should have won Best Picture.
I can't let you... I'm sorry, Hal. I can't let you do that. Wait, no, he's Hal.
He's Hal. I think it's I'm Sorry, John, or...
I don't know the astronaut.
Yeah,
I can't let you...
Anyway.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, John. I can't do that. Yeah, that's
Imagine Siri saying it. Siri does say stuff like
that. AI is creepy. Alright, so anyway, Elizabeth Shaw.
How do you spell Odyssey?
Odyssey, I think.
Odyssey.
Yeah. Like Odysseus. That's where the word Odyssey comes from.
Well, Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. You've read The Odyssey, right?
Homer Simpson's?
Well, Homer. Not Homer Simpson, but you've read The Odyssey, right?
Have I read it?
Yeah.
Probably in school at some point.
Okay. There's the Iliad.
Or no, I think I read Beowulf instead. That was way worse. I should... It's all in like Old English.
No. It's, yes, exactly, yeah.
Oh, it's the Homer's Odyssey?
No. It's like originally Greek. But you have the Iliad, which is about the Trojan War. Yeah. And then you have the Odyssey, which is Odysseus returning home.
Oh.
And they're both epic poems. And Beowulf in the Old English is tough to read. Yeah. But I did it in, was it graduate school? No, it was undergrad. I barely went to graduate school.
I don't think I had to finish that. I had to read like some amount of chapters or
no.
I don't know. Because we were watching the movie, the animated movie.
Oh, I was going to say the one with Angelina Jolie. She's hot in that. Yeah. Oof. All right. She's more my speed. Oh. Anyway, I'm older. She's around my age. Anyway, so... okay, so come to find out, McCoy, before he dies, lets slip the Patient Zero was their second best patient at touching the other side.
Yeah.
And...
Is patient number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Is he in the first room?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it just so happens that Patient Zero is older. So that's why he's patient zero.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth Shaw and the Colin Baker's character go to stop patient zero.
Mm-hmm.
They go in the room. And
they don't do a great job of it.
No, not at all.
No plan going in.
Well, the door opens on its own because he's doing telekinetics. You know, the same way he can manifest stuff and do telepathy to touch other people's minds, like he does to Colin Baker earlier. He's got a lot of powers because of that particular day.
And the door closes behind him.
Right, door closes behind him. They get caught in there.
Manifests the knife.
Right.
Takes over
Elizabeth. Elizabeth Shaw. Well, and he took it over partly earlier when he was television. Elizabeth Shaw looks at it and goes, second best. Realizes she thinks that Colin Baker's character is the best.
Yeah.
And she mistakes that because we figure out later it's patient one, who I'm going to also assume at this point is a son of patient zero.
Oh.
Because that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Never stated.
No.
Not even really implied. But based on the ages,
it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So Colin Baker gets this great, crazy look in his eyes. He is nut bar. Mm-hmm. He does a great crazy. And he's got the knife in his hand, and he goes to kill Elizabeth Shaw. And she's like this thin, waifish, $120, 5'4" maybe.
I like wafers.
And Colin Baker,
big boy,
has got to be 6 foot. Like the big guy in The Stranger. Colin Baker kind of has a couple inches on him when. Remember when the guy in The Stranger puts him against the wall and Colin Baker's looking down at him?
Saul.
Yeah, Saul.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I noticed it especially when he was walking besides McCoy.
Yeah. So Colin Baker maybe 6'1", 6'2" or something, and he's especially at this point maybe 275. Yeah, he's a good bit portly. He's large and he has broad shoulders. It's not all fat. It's also just the frame.
Yeah.
But there is some extra fat, and he goes up to Elizabeth and he's got the knife in his hand, and he takes her by the head, and just his size and that look on his face and the imposingness, it looks deadly. And his father, apparently, they're still in the cell. He keeps begging to allowed to rest because apparently every year he has the same problem. So he runs up and he puts his body really quickly between Colin Baker and Elizabeth Shaw, and Colin Baker stabs and kills him.
Why does he do
instead
that?
of Elizabeth? Well, I think he was planning on killing Elizabeth Shaw.
No, was he?
He wants to rest.
Oh.
He doesn't want to be haunted by this anymore. He wants to die.
Oh.
In fact, remember he said, "Let me rest, let me rest." And then after he's stabbed, he falls down and he's like, "Rest."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dark.
The whole thing is dark. So he dies. Gaddis is dead. Several other people have been murdered. Mm-hmm. And so you've got P.R.O.B.E looking better now, a little bit better.
He's back to his
back
senses.
Better. I don't know if the field was messing with him or not, or if he's maybe just having a good day. Because people like that can have good days and bad days.
They haven't shocked him, knocked him out of it.
Who knows? They don't explain it, but you've got P.R.O.B.E looking better, Elizabeth Shaw, and in the final scene, and you have Colin Baker there. And Colin, they're having coffee or tea.
Yeah.
And Colin takes a knife.
Coffee they had in these 2 episodes.
Well, they drank a lot. They also had a lot of tea and coffee. Yeah.
You'd think he'd be more tea.
Well, they only have tea at a certain time normally.
Oh,
but Colin takes a knife and cuts the jelly roll.
He has a flashback.
Yeah, and he kind of has a flashback when he was holding the knife. He's like, sets it down.
Yeah.
And
he's got PTSD.
Right, and then shell shock. Talk about old words. And then it cuts back to the asylum real quick, and they go from the door to 0 to the door to 1. And there's a guy in there whose hair looks a lot like the hair of the older guy. Mm-hmm. But you can tell he's younger.
Yeah.
And he's just laughing, and he looks up, and it's the 5th Doctor. Davison. And he's got this fantastically crazy look on his face.
Right. Yeah, he's really good at it.
Yeah, it was. It was basically a cameo, but it's like, that's so good. Unfortunately,
telekinetics.
Oh yeah.
Psychic.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, P.R.O.B.E, unlike the Stranger, is like the Stranger was at the beginning, where it's not. It's episodic. You can see one episode alone. They never pick up from that point on that. Right. It's more like
Davison was like, I can do one scene.
I got time for one shot. Yeah.
One shot.
So anyway, that was P.R.O.B E, the Zero Imperative. Do you have any questions or comments?
I think we covered them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting better. And right after this one, they start getting longer, more budget, more actors and actresses from the show.
Yeah.
Better.
This one had a big cast. Yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't like a couple of the Strangers where there's like 6 characters. Yeah. Period. We were talking about that one with in the bar. Yeah, there were like 6 whole characters.
Yeah. Noodles guy.
Yeah, this one they keep getting better and better until, like I said, by the time we get to Still in the Devil Seeds of Andor, it's really, really good.
So they're not even trying to hint at like the Doctors being the Doctors anymore, but they still want it to be like within the same universe as Doctor Who.
They did
unit and stuff.
Well, yeah, because it's the same character, Elizabeth Shaw.
Yeah,
she doesn't mention unit, but she alludes to it.
Whereas the first Stranger, they're trying to imply that this is the Doctor.
Correct. Now, there's tongue-in-cheek jabs at it when he goes, "Are you sure he's going to be well? Trust me,
I'm
a doctor." Yeah. There's a couple of scenes like that, just a couple, but yeah, it's and we'll talk about the Stranger here in a minute on our next episode, which will be here in a minute. But yeah, it's
next week.
But by the time you get to Downtime, they're using not only more characters from the show, but they're using a bunch more bad guys. Like I said, the Yeti.
Yeah. I think you're right to that. So since the BBC doesn't, like the writers own the likeness, like the guy that owns the Daleks.
Correct. Terry Nation's estate. He's deceased, so Terry Nation's estate owns the Daleks.
So did they go to them and license out the rights?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, you notice we have K9, the TV show K9 in the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite look like K9. No. Never mentions the Doctor.
Huh.
It's an Australian series licensed out by the guy who invented K9.
Oh yeah.
And we've got to figure out whether we want to put
it's
that
in the same universe or not.
Correct. We need to figure out whether we want to put K9 under spin-offs or Apocrypha. Yeah. Because it fits both, actually.
Oh, that's a good point.
It'll probably go in Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Any Doctor Who news?
No. Gosh, no. Nothing's going on. We're waiting for The War Between the Land and the Sea to air next year in the UK. Ooh. And we're waiting sometime mid-next year to get the new Blu-ray for Series 15, Disney Season 2. Yeah. And then eventually a year after The War Between the Land and the Sea for that to come. But there's no news. Like I said last week, we don't know who the Doctor is. And I personally am waiting for more announcements of animated stories.
Yeah.
Because we have 10 serials, just 10 left that need to be reconstructed through animation.
So stay tuned for exclusive breaking Doctor Who news.
No, you probably have read it on the internet the way I will have read it on the internet.
They'll reach out to us to announce the next Doctor so we can announce it.
Yeah,
exclusively.
Right. Yeah, if you're getting all your Doctor Who news from here, you're probably a friend of one of ours. And not a giant Doctor Who fan, but enough to be interested.
I don't know 188 people.
I do.
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you have any subscribers?
How many viewers?
For that one episode?
We have like 70-something subscribers.
So what that means is 180 people have tried that first episode and then stopped watching. Yeah. All right.
We broke 120 a couple of times again.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the very first video on the channel was the history of Doctor Who.
Yeah. I think we have enough views to be a part of the YouTube affiliate program now.
Really?
We'll probably get like 2 cents per episode. Another 7 years, we'll be able to buy pizza. That's
exactly like I think we said 7 years ago. If it's enough to buy the alcohol, I'm good with that.
They'll probably look at this channel and be like, it's not monetizable. Too much feet. Too many feet.
That's a different channel.
That's against YouTube terms of service.
All right, thank you guys. See you in just a little bit. Bye.